back. It's Kelly Kerr from Kelly Kerr's Condo Corner, back with part 2 of filing a lawsuit against Orkin, who had eaten not all of the wood, but we didn't know how much interior wood, which was the structure of the property, that the subterranean termites had eaten. After we filed suit, and we kept paying them, we made sure that we sent it FedEx, so they had to take our payment, so they could never claim we weren't under the contract. So they finally came in with what they called the OZT team, Operation Zero Termite. And they used a product called Termidor, and that product actually worked. But in this case, the damage had been done. And we had a contract that was a wood replacement guarantee. And I always said it wasn't worth the termite-eaten paper it was printed on. So I had to go through 8-hour-a-day grueling interrogations, and had to fill out interrogatories, and what else did I do there? Oh, the 8-hour depositions, that was the word I was searching for. They were really hard, and I had to answer them very briefly. For example, they once said, "What's this?" Something like, "What's this?" And I said, "It's a piece of paper." "Well, what does it say?" And I read it. "It's a memo." "Well, who's it from and who's it to?" I mean, 8 hours, and at least 10 different times I had to go through this over 5 years. I had a baby during that time, and during my whole maternity leave, the attorney kept calling me, and he would say things like, "Now, why did I call you?" And I always thought jokingly, he must have taken a class in the Southern Slow Law School in order to bill your clients more per hour. At first, my owners thought that he wasn't that smart because he spoke so slowly, but he was plenty smart. He probably did that on purpose. I think he did anyway. I mean, what attorney ever called? No attorneys ever called me and said, "Why did I call you?" Attorneys tend to know when they call me why they're calling me. Sometimes they're returning my call. Sometimes, it could be anything, but they know why. So anyway, I went through that for 5 years, and during that time, I had to go manage another community across the bay. And so in 2 major cities, I had 2 communities I was managing at the same time. So it was like having 2 more full-time jobs during all of that. And it was just always something else they wanted. I had to give them a copy of everything that ever existed in the time that I was there. And I just sent it off in boxes, and they had it copied. I remember one of their deposition questions was, "What is document number 34,323? Of course, I had to say, "I don't know. I didn't have the numbers memorized. They're the ones who numbered them." Even so, I would never have that many documents numbered memorized. So we finally get to court, and it's so tense. It took the attorneys 3 days to pick a jury. There was a murder going on right next door, and that only took 2 days. But this was about money, so it was serious. So 3 grueling days of being in court, and Channel 8 News was there with us for a lot of time. And so if you want to know what happens next, watch part 3. I'll be back. Bye.